discover the 20 deadliest insects on the planet. From the killer wasp to the giant praying mantis, each predator hides strategies, venom, and abilities that keep everyone at a safe distance. Learn the secrets, attacks, and strengths of creatures that dominate nature with lethality and intelligence. Don't mess with them. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now, let's get started. Number 20. Asian Giant Hornet, the Winged Terror. The Asian giant hornet, also known as the killer wasp, is a lethal predator that instills fear even in larger animals. With a body that can exceed 2 inches in length and wide wings that slice through the air with deadly precision, it stands out not only for its size but also for its ferocity. Its stinger carries a potent toxin capable of destroying cells and causing excruciating pain in humans. The sting's impact is intense, causing swelling, nausea, and, in severe cases, organ failure. These wasps do not attack on instinct alone. They are strategic. When a beehive or another insect threatens their territory, dozens attack in coordinated waves, demonstrating impressive collective intelligence. Their presence in agricultural areas is devastating. Besides eliminating pollinators, they directly affect food production, posing a constant concern for scientists and farmers. Observing them from afar is advised. Any sudden movement can trigger an aggressive reaction. More than an insect, the Asian giant hornet represents a perfect combination of strength, speed, and strategy, making any confrontation extremely risky. Number 19. Thick-tailed scorpion, the Night Guardian. The thick-tailed scorpion is a master of survival and intimidation. Its compact yet muscular body ends in a segmented tail loaded with potent venom. At the slightest sign of threat, the tail rises, ready to strike with precision. This venom contains neurotoxins that paralyze prey almost instantly, ensuring the scorpion's supremacy in its environment. Natural predators avoid it, knowing a sting is often fatal. Although not aggressive without provocation, its territorial nature demands caution. It actively patrols its hideouts, using natural camouflage to remain invisible to human eyes. Encountering it in desert or rocky areas is a reminder of ecosystem complexity. A small organism can dominate its territory with surprising effectiveness. Scientists study its venom for medical applications, but in the wild, it remains one of the planet's most feared insects. Number 18. Atlas moth, deadly beauty. The Atlas moth proves that danger isn't always visible at first glance. With wingspans of up to 12 inches, it impresses with patterns resembling snake heads, confusing predators and discouraging attacks. While not venomous, its strength lies in intimidation and physical resilience. When threatened, it vibrates its wings to produce a sound resembling a distant roar, an evolutionary trick to repel enemies. Its massive wingspan and patterns are perfect allies to deceive birds, bats, and even small mammals. The Atlas moth also faces ecological challenges. Human impact on tropical forests threatens its survival, showing that even giant insects can be vulnerable to environmental destruction. Observing it up close is a unique experience, highlighting the delicate balance between beauty and survival in the insect kingdom. Number 17. Army ant, the subterranean strategist. Army ants may seem small at first glance, but they are true combat specialists. Many species exhibit highly organized collective behavior capable of taking down much larger prey. They have powerful jaws that function like scissors, able to cut tissue and even small bones. The venom of some species quickly paralyzes smaller insects, while coordinated attacks can defeat surprisingly large animals. Beyond their offensive abilities, these ants construct elaborate tunnels, creating nearly impenetrable underground fortresses. The discipline and coordination of an entire colony make any direct confrontation extremely risky. For humans, encounters may not be fatal, but the pain of their bites is intense and persistent, serving as a natural warning to keep distance. Number 16. Tiger beetle, relentless hunter. The tiger beetle is considered one of the fastest insects in the world, capable of chasing and capturing prey with impressive precision. Its aerodynamic body, long legs, and sharp mandibles make it a formidable predator. It primarily hunts at night using chemical sensors to locate victims. Its venom, while not lethal to humans, is enough to paralyze small insects instantly. In addition to its offensive skills, it is an extraordinary runner, capable of covering long distances quickly. The tiger beetle represents evolutionary perfection in the insect kingdom. Speed, strategy, and precision combine to ensure survival. Any attempt to capture it requires extreme caution, as it can escape and retaliate with cutting mandibles, proving that even the smallest predators can dominate effectively. Number 15. Giant praying mantis, the silent predator. The giant praying mantis is a masterpiece of camouflage and predatory patience. Its triangular eyes and sensitive antennae detect the slightest movement, while its elongated body blends perfectly with branches and leaves. When prey approaches, it strikes with impressive speed, using its serrated forelegs to capture and immobilize smaller insects, young birds, and even small reptiles. The strength of its mandibles allows it to crush flesh quickly, making it nearly invincible within its niche. Additionally, certain species display bright colors to confuse predators or signal danger, combining aggression with visual strategy. Reproduction also reveals its deadly nature. In some species, the female consumes the male after mating, showing that survival takes precedence over companionship instincts. Facing a giant mantis unprepared is risky, and its presence in tropical ecosystems demonstrates how silent predators can dominate discreetly. Number 14. Spider wasp, master hunter. The spider wasp combines intelligence and ferocity in a small but highly efficient body. Specialized in capturing spiders and other insects, it uses precise stings to paralyze prey before transporting it to the nest. Each attack is calculated. The wasps observe, test, and strike only when the likelihood of success is highest. The technique involves agile flight, rapid maneuvers, and in some species, group strategies, demonstrating surprising organization. The venom, although usually not lethal to humans, causes intense pain and localized irritation. The ecological impact of these wasps is notable. They control populations of spiders and insects that could destabilize natural environments. Accidental encounters with humans usually end in painful stings, showing that even the smallest predators can enforce boundaries and demand respect. Number 13. Tiger termite, the devastating machine. The tiger termite is not just an insect, but a miniature force of nature. It stands out for its ability to destroy wood in record time, using powerful jaws that can cut fibers like paper. The venom released is not lethal to humans, but the environmental impact is devastating. Trees and wooden structures can be compromised rapidly. This insect also acts collectively, forming colonies capable of bringing down entire trees, demonstrating an impressive level of social coordination. Its aggression is strategic. It protects its colony and territory from intruders, attacking without warning. Scientists study its mandibular structure and applied force to develop biomimetic tools, showing how nature combines aggressiveness with efficiency. For anyone encountering a tiger termite, the danger is real, though often silent, as it operates with surgical precision. Number 12. Venomous garden spider, the hidden predator. The venomous garden spider is a master of patience and precision. Its webs are ingenious traps capable of capturing insects larger than itself with ease. The venom, though rarely lethal to humans, quickly paralyzes prey and initiates digestion while still in the web. Its discreet colors and natural camouflage make it nearly invisible, increasing its effectiveness as a predator. Additionally, it demonstrates territorial behavior, keeping exclusive hunting areas and attacking any intruder. For predators, this spider is an almost impossible obstacle to overcome, combining stealth, venom, and strategy. Humans who come into accidental contact may experience painful stings, a reminder that even seemingly fragile creatures can become deadly when well adapted to their environment. Number 11. Bombardier beetle, explosive chemist. The Bombardier beetle is a true natural alchemist capable of producing a chemical explosion for defense. When threatened, it mixes substances stored in specialized glands, releasing a burst of hot vapor and irritating chemicals that can reach nearly 100 degree Celsius. This defense not only repels predators but also showcases impressive evolutionary engineering. The precision of the explosion and control of the chemical reaction are remarkable for such a small body. Additionally, the Bombardier beetle uses its speed and camouflage to escape predators, making any capture attempt extremely risky. Scientists study its chemical reactions for inspiration in human technologies, but in the natural realm, it remains a tiny giant, combining aggression, defense, and strategy in perfect doses. Number 10. Desert yellow scorpion, the relentless predator. The desert yellow scorpion, also known as Leiurus quinquestriatus, is one of the deadliest insects on the planet, capable of instilling fear merely through its silent and stealthy presence. Native to the arid and semi-arid regions of the Middle East and North Africa, this scorpion has a compact yet incredibly resilient body, adapted to the extreme desert conditions where daytime temperatures can exceed 122 to 50 degrees. and water scarcity demands sophisticated survival techniques. Its yellowish coloration allows it to blend perfectly with sand and rocks, making it nearly invisible to both predators and prey. Every detail of its anatomy has been honed by evolution. Its sharp pincers can grasp small prey with surgical precision, while the curved tail above its back houses a lethal stinger that injects a potent neurotoxin. The venom is a complex cocktail that directly attacks the nervous system. A sting can cause extreme pain, muscle convulsions, difficulty breathing, paralysis, and in severe cases without immediate medical intervention, death. Its attack speed is astonishing. The scorpion can detect vibrations in the ground or movements of prey several inches away, reacting in fractions of a second. This level of precision results from millions of years of adaptation to the desert environment, where a single mistake can mean death. Beyond its offensive capabilities, the yellow scorpion exhibits intriguing social behavior for such a solitary predator. At certain times of the year, they gather for reproduction, with the female showing extreme protective instincts, carrying offspring on her back until they can survive independently. Survival in the desert depends not only on strength and venom, but also on refined behavioral strategies. The scorpion primarily hunts insects, spiders, and small vertebrates, using camouflage and rapid attacks to maximize success. Scientific studies highlight that its venom has medicinal potential. Certain toxins are being explored for treatments of diseases like cancer and neurological disorders, demonstrating that one of the planet's most dangerous animals can also inspire medical advancements. In its natural habitat, however, it remains a feared predator, whose presence demands absolute respect. Human encounters usually occur at night when the scorpion is most active and can be fatal without rapid intervention. Facing the desert yellow scorpion without proper equipment is an extreme risk. It represents the pinnacle of biological adaptation and predatory behavior, proving that the world of deadly insects is as complex as it is fascinating. Every detail, from the curvature of its tail to the precision of its pincers, shows that it is more than a simple arachnid. It is a relentless survivor in one of Earth's harshest environments. Caution is essential. Observing this predator from a distance is the only safe way to appreciate the magnitude of its lethality. Number 9. Giant Asian Wasp, the Winged Killer. The giant Asian wasp, also known as Vespa mandarinia, is one of the most feared creatures in the insect world, with a wingspan that can exceed 2.7 inches, 7 cm, and a 0.24-inch 6mm orange stinger capable of injecting powerful toxins. It combines size, speed, and intelligence with lethal efficiency that impresses even the most experienced entomologists. Native to Southeast Asia, this wasp is a natural predator of bees, smaller insects, and occasionally small vertebrates, demonstrating hunting coordination that resembles miniature military strategies. Its sharp vision and sensitive antennae detect vibrations and odors with extreme precision, making it difficult for any prey to escape its attack. The venom is a chemical cocktail containing neurotoxins and peptides capable of destroying tissue, causing severe inflammation, and, in extreme cases, killing sensitive humans. Each sting is intense, causing extreme pain, swelling, nausea, chills, and in some individuals, anaphylactic shock. But the true danger arises when an entire colony feels threatened. Dozens of wasps attack simultaneously, using swarm strategies that ensure the efficiency of their assault. This cooperative behavior transforms an individual predator into an almost unstoppable collective force, and any wrong move can be fatal. The ecological impact of the giant Asian wasp is significant. It is notorious for devastating bee colonies, disrupting pollination, and, consequently, agricultural production in affected regions. Its threat goes beyond humans. The destruction of pollinators alters entire ecosystems, showing that this insect is not only deadly in combat, but also an agent of environmental change. Field observations show that the wasp is meticulous. Before attacking, it evaluates the prey, calculates risk, and chooses the most efficient approach, revealing a rare adaptive intelligence among insects. Beyond hunting, the giant Asian wasp has a complex social structure. Each colony has a dominant queen responsible for reproduction, and specialized workers handle feeding, defense, and nest construction. The nest, usually built in trees or protected caves, is an impressive multi-layered structure made of plant fiber produced by the wasps themselves, demonstrating remarkable engineering skills. The queen can live several years, while workers survive a few months, creating a highly structured life cycle that ensures species survival. For humans, caution is vital. Any attempt to approach a nest or move quickly nearby can trigger mass attacks. Physical traps and barriers are the only safe mitigation methods. An ongoing scientific study seeks to better understand the habits and behaviors of this lethal species. The giant Asian wasp, with its combination of strength, speed, venom, and collective intelligence, represents the pinnacle of predatory evolution in the insect world, a reminder that nature has created perfect predators on surprisingly small scales. In summary, the giant Asian wasp is not just an insect, but a highly sophisticated predator. It shows that size is only part of the lethality equation. Strategy, cooperation, intelligence, and biological chemistry come together to create a constant and real threat. Observing it from a distance is fascinating, but direct interaction is extremely dangerous. Every encounter demands absolute respect, strict caution, and deep understanding of its biology and behavior. It is living proof that the world of deadly insects goes far beyond what the human eye can perceive. Number 8. Ghost mantis, the invisible predator. The ghost mantis, also known as Philocrania paradoxa, is an impressive example of evolutionary adaptation, combining camouflage, patience, and lethality. Native to the dry regions of Africa, this predator has become a master of disguise, imitating dry leaves with a slender body, filamentous extensions, and colors ranging from brown to faded green. Its camouflage is not only visual, slow, rhythmic movements mimic the dance of leaves in the wind, making it nearly impossible to detect even just inches away. This ability gives it a lethal advantage in hunting, as unsuspecting insects, including flies, grasshoppers, and small beetles, are drawn close without sensing imminent danger. The ghost mantis's attack is extremely fast and precise. Its forelegs, equipped with sharp spines, close with enough force to break the exoskeleton of smaller prey in milliseconds. The precision of the strike results from a combination of highly developed stereoscopic vision and rapid reflexes, allowing it to calculate distance, angle, and force needed for each capture. Studies show they can react to movements just centimeters away in under a second, proving that despite their delicate appearance, they possess predatory capabilities comparable to much larger predators. Ghost mantis behavior extends beyond hunting. During mating, females display remarkable aggression, and it is not uncommon for them to consume the male after copulation, ensuring that energy and resources are maximized for egg production. This strategy, though cruel from a human perspective, is an evolutionary adaptation that increases species survival in challenging environments. Egg-laying sites are also strategically chosen on dry leaves or branches, offering protection against predators and environmental hazards. Additionally, ghost mantises employ impressive defensive strategies. When threatened, they can remain motionless for long periods, becoming virtually invisible, or adopt postures that exaggerate their leaf-like appearance, confusing larger predators, including birds and small mammals. This combination of patience, camouflage, and rapid attack makes them one of the most efficient and deadly insects within their ecological niche. The ecological impact of the ghost mantis is significant. It regulates herbivorous insect populations, helping maintain plant balance in its habitat. Its presence indicates ecosystem health, as it depends on diverse prey and intact environments to survive. However, environmental changes, deforestation, and climate change threaten its population, showing that even highly adapted predators are vulnerable when natural balance is disrupted. For humans, the ghost mantis is harmless, but observing it offers a clear lesson in the complexity of nature. It demonstrates that lethality does not necessarily depend on size or brute strength, but on intelligence, adaptation, and refined strategies. Each encounter is a reminder of the incredible biological engineering that allows tiny insects to become highly efficient predators, surviving and thriving in environments where many others would fail. In short, the ghost mantis represents the perfect combination of stealth, patience, and precise attack. It is an invisible predator that dominates its environment through skills that defy human perception, reminding us that in the world of deadly insects, appearances often deceive and true power lies in strategy, camouflage, and flawless execution. Observing it up close is understanding the complexity of the predatory life cycle, where every biological detail contributes to the survival and lethality of this silent master. Number 7. Black Widow Spider, the symbol of silent lethality. The black widow spider, scientifically known as Latrodectus mactans, is one of the most feared predators in the arachnid world, renowned for its potent venom and enigmatic behavior. Native to the Americas, this spider gets its common name from the female, who often devours the male after mating, a behavior that inspires both fascination and fear. Its glossy black body, adorned with the characteristic red hourglass marking on the abdomen, serves as a natural warning, an evolutionary signal of danger to potential predators and even humans. Despite its relatively small size, usually between 0.6 and 0.8 inches, 1.5 to 2 centimeters, the black widow compensates with one of the most potent toxins in the animal kingdom. The black widow's venom is a complex mixture of neurotoxins that attack the victim's central nervous system. A bite, though rarely fatal for healthy adults with access to medical care, causes intense pain, muscle spasms, excessive sweating, nausea, and in extreme cases, respiratory difficulties. For insects and small vertebrates, the effect is instantaneous, making the spider an extremely efficient predator. Each attack is calculated. It senses vibrations in its web to determine the prey's size and position, ensuring venom is applied with maximum precision and minimizing self-injury. The black widow's web is a masterpiece of natural engineering. Structurally irregular but functionally perfect, it is built in dark corners, under logs, rocks, or even human structures. These strategic locations protect the spider from predators while providing an ideal vantage point to catch unsuspecting prey, such as flying insects and small arthropods that approach the trap unaware. The web's vibrations act as a sophisticated alert system, allowing the spider to respond with extremely fast reflexes, often within milliseconds. The black widow's behavior also reveals complex social and reproductive aspects. During mating, the male must approach with extreme caution to avoid being eaten. The ritual involves dances and specific movements signaling non-predatory intentions, with only the most skillful males escaping unharmed. The female ensures that energy invested in mating benefits her offspring, demonstrating how species survival relies on aggressive yet calculated strategies. Beyond its role as a predator, the black widow has significant ecological relevance. It controls insect populations, maintaining ecosystem balance in its habitat. Its presence indicates a healthy environment as it depends on a variety of prey and protected refugees. However, proximity to humans increases risks, making awareness of its behavior vital to avoid accidents. Scientific studies of the black widow also reveal medicinal potential. Components of its venom are being analyzed for neurological treatments and chronic pain medications, demonstrating that biological lethality can be transformed into therapeutic tools. This underscores that even the most dangerous predators possess intrinsic value beyond the fear they inspire. In summary, the black widow spider represents the pinnacle of lethal efficiency, predatory intelligence, and ecological adaptation. Every detail, from the carefully positioned web to the complexity of its venom, contributes to its reputation as one of the most deadly insects in the world. Confronting it without knowledge is an extreme risk. Observing it from a distance provides insight into how evolution has shaped a predator small in size but enormous in survival capability and lethal efficiency. The black widow serves as a living reminder that in the realm of deadly predators, danger often hides in delicate, seemingly harmless forms, yet its intelligence and venom make it an opponent few would dare challenge. Number 6. Black Scorpion, the Guardian of Shadows. The black scorpion, belonging to the genus Androctonus, is one of the most feared arachnids in the world, known for its powerful venom and stealthy behavior. Native to arid regions of Africa and the Middle East, it thrives in extreme environments where survival depends on adaptation, camouflage, and flawless predatory skill. Its dark, glossy body allows it to blend into desert shadows, under stones and crevices, making it nearly invisible to predators and prey. Despite its relatively modest size, usually between 2.8 and 4 inches, 7 to 10 centimeters, when the black scorpion is incredibly resilient and lethal, combining physical strength, potent venom, and surgical precision in every strike. The black scorpion's venom is a complex mixture of neurotoxins, peptides, and enzymes that directly attack the victim's nervous system. For insects and small vertebrates, the effect is nearly instantaneous, paralyzing the prey and allowing the scorpion to consume it without resistance. For humans, a sting is extremely painful, causing severe swelling, muscle cramps, breathing difficulty, and in serious cases, organ failure if immediate medical attention is not provided. Its lethality is enhanced by a sharp segmented stinger capable of injecting venom with millimeter precision, making any encounter a significant risk. The black scorpion is a master of camouflage and predatory behavior. It remains motionless for long periods, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Its ability to detect ground vibrations and subtle environmental changes allows it to anticipate approaching prey or predators, reacting within milliseconds. This silent, strategic behavior transforms the scorpion into a lethal predator, capable of dominating desert and semi-arid ecosystems with impressive efficiency. In addition to its offensive skills, the black scorpion demonstrates social complexity in its reproductive patterns. During mating, the male performs an elaborate dance to indicate peaceful intentions, avoiding the risk of being consumed by the female. After reproduction, the female carries her offspring on her back until they are sufficiently developed to survive independently. This parental care is a vital adaptation in environments where predators and harsh conditions threaten the survival of the young. The scorpion's behavioral precision and discipline ensure species continuity in challenging conditions. Ecologically, the black scorpion plays a crucial role. It regulates populations of insects and small vertebrates, contributing to ecosystem balance in arid regions. Its presence indicates a stable and healthy environment, and its absence may signal ecological imbalance. Scientists study its venom for potential medical applications, including analgesics, neurological treatments, and therapies for chronic diseases, demonstrating that even the deadliest predators have scientific and medicinal value. The black scorpion is also remarkable for its physical resilience. It survives periods of food and water scarcity, demonstrating a metabolism adapted to conserve energy and maximize the efficiency of each hunt. Its strategies include hiding in narrow crevices, digging burrows, and hunting at night, avoiding diurnal predators and increasing hunting effectiveness. This combination of stealth, patience, and ferocity makes it a feared and respected predator in its natural habitat. In short, the black scorpion embodies extreme survival, lethality, and adaptation. Every aspect of its biology, from its venomous stinger to its reproductive and hunting behavior, reflects millions of years of evolution. For humans, any encounter requires absolute respect, caution, and a deep understanding of its biology. It is a living reminder that even among the smallest predators, the combination of venom, strategy, and precision turns seemingly minor creatures into dominant forces within their ecosystems. Observing this master of shadows from a distance is essential, as its lethal efficiency remains unmatched in the realm of deadly insects and predatory arachnids. Number 5. Bullet ant, the tiny venomous thunder. The bullet ant, scientifically known as Paraponera clavata, is one of the most feared insects, not for its size, but for the absolutely unbearable pain and functional lethality of its bite in combat. Native to the tropical forests of Central and South America, this ant stands out as an efficient, aggressive, and highly territorial predator. Despite its small body, usually between 0.7 and 1 inch, 1.8 to 2.5 centimeters, its strength, speed, and venom make it a formidable adversary. Each bite injects toxins causing intense pain, described by scientists as one of the strongest in the animal kingdom, capable of temporarily incapacitating animals much larger than itself. The name bullet ant is no coincidence. It reflects the intensity of the bite, likened to being shot by a projectile. The venom contains a neuropeptide called ponerotoxin, which interferes with sodium channels in nerves, causing extreme pain, muscle spasms, sweating, tremors, and in extreme cases, complete disorientation. For smaller prey, such as insects and arthropods, the effect is rapid and paralyzing, allowing the ant to capture them efficiently. Its attack technique combines precision, strength, and speed. The bite is direct, rapid, and repeated, ensuring effective capture or defense. Beyond its chemical effect, the bullet ant displays complex and highly organized social behavior. It lives in colonies with thousands of individuals, each performing specific roles: soldiers, workers, and queens. Communication within the colony is achieved through pheromones, signaling danger, directing attacks, and coordinating collective defense. When a threat is detected, hundreds of ants may attack simultaneously, demonstrating that despite their diminutive size, they possess swarm strategy and strength capable of neutralizing much larger predators. The bullet ant has a profound ecological impact. They play a key role in maintaining environmental balance by controlling populations of insects and other small animals. Their presence indicates relatively intact ecosystems, as they depend on complex habitats and a wide variety of prey. At the same time, the aggressiveness of this ant poses a real risk to humans and domestic animals that inadvertently approach their nests, usually located on the ground or in fallen logs. Caution is essential, as any invasion of their territory results in coordinated, painful, and prolonged attacks. Scientific studies highlight the medical relevance of bullet ant venom. Researchers are investigating ponerotoxin for the development of new analgesics, anesthetics, and neurological treatments, showing that biological lethality can be converted into human benefit. Furthermore, the mandible's strength and precision of the bite inspire research in biomechanics, robotics, and control systems for small forces in complex environments. Behaviorally, the bullet ant is an impressive example of evolutionary adaptation. Its combination of small size, aggressiveness, social communication, and highly effective venom makes it an exemplary predator capable of efficiently controlling territories and prey. The risk of human confrontation underscores its reputation as one of the most feared insects on the planet, while its social and biological complexity fascinates scientists and entomology enthusiasts alike. The bullet ant proves that in the insect world, lethality does not depend on size, but on precision, chemistry, and strategic organization. In summary, the bullet ant represents raw power and social intelligence concentrated in a tiny creature. Each bite, each released pheromone, and each colony movement demonstrates how evolution has perfected this small but lethal predator. For humans, observing from a distance is the only safe way to appreciate the magnitude of its biological and territorial efficiency. The bullet ant is living proof that danger in the insect kingdom is measured not just in centimeters, but in pain, strategy, and perfect adaptation to the environment. Number 4. Bombardier beetle, the master of chemical defense. The Bombardier beetle, Brachinus spp, is a marvel of natural chemistry. When threatened, it launches an explosion of hot toxic liquids from abdominal glands, reaching temperatures close to 200 degrees Celsius. This mechanism not only repels predators, but allows the beetle to escape unharmed, combining defense with mobility. Its compact, agile body, coupled with the rapid discharge, makes any capture attempt extremely risky. Predators such as birds and amphibians quickly learn to avoid it. Beyond defense, the Bombardier beetle plays an important ecological role, controlling populations of smaller insects. Its chemical ingenuity has inspired scientific studies in explosive technologies and protective systems. Small but deadly, it serves as a clear example of how nature evolves sophisticated survival strategies on a miniature scale. Number 3. Atlas moth, the lethal beauty. The Atlas moth, Attacus atlas, impresses with its size and appearance, sporting wings up to 12 inches, 30 centimeters, and patterns that mimic snakeheads to deter predators. Although not venomous, its presence intimidates birds and small mammals, and the strength of its wings allows abrupt movements that confuse enemies. Additionally, vibratory wing movements produce sounds that resemble hissing or roaring, enhancing its defense. Adapted to tropical forests, it plays an ecological role as a pollinator and environmental indicator. The Atlas moth demonstrates that lethality does not always come from venom. Sometimes strategy, size, and appearance are enough to keep predators at bay. Number 2. Giant praying mantis, the silent predator. The giant praying mantis, Herodula spp, is an exceptional predator, employing patience, camouflage, and lightning-fast reflexes to capture prey. Its serrated front legs and triangular eyes, capable of stereoscopic vision, allow it to strike insects, young birds, and small reptiles with lethal precision. In addition to hunting, the female practices sexual cannibalism, ensuring energy for her offspring. Adapted to forests and fields, it exemplifies how strategy and patience can surpass brute strength, making the giant praying mantis one of the most efficient and silent predators in the insect world. Number 1. Trapjaw ant, the power of the collective. Trapjaw ants, Odontomachus spp, combine strength, speed, and social coordination to dominate prey larger than themselves. Equipped with powerful jaws that function like scissors, they can cut tissue and paralyze small animals with rapid, precise attacks. They live in highly organized colonies, coordinating attacks and defense with extreme discipline. While individually small, together they become a lethal army. They exemplify how collective strength and strategy can overcome physical limitations, demonstrating demonstrating that in the insect world, intelligence and cooperation can be as deadly as venom or size. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed our content, subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting videos appearing on your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.